Alright guys, today I'm going to be installing the dual mass flywheel and reinstalling the front driver's side axle shaft. Shouldn't be too much. We'll go ahead and get everything ready, and hopefully everything goes smooth today. Should be pretty simple. Alright guys, so before I put the dual mass flywheel back on, just want to let you know that there is a clutch spline grease, and it is G000100. It's right there. Got it at Audi. Wasn't too expensive, I don't believe. But so this thing can go on in any way, and don't want to smash your fingers or anything. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. So now we're going to get this front shaft, which is right here, and I'm going to clean this before I put it on, and I want to put some grease on it as well to lubricate it so it doesn't tear that seal that I just installed. You can actually see where the old seal rode. Why it has two marks, I don't know. We'll clean these splines off really well, because this is going into the differential. You don't want any of this trash to come out into the differential. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took care of all that real quick, and some other things. So you want to guide this in very carefully. Make sure it doesn't really touch anything that can grab any dirt or debris and introduce that into your differential. Also, whenever you start bolts, always thread them all the way in by hand first, so that you don't cross thread it or damage anything. It's good to clean all your threads and clean out your bolt holes. So any debris in there could cause thread damage, and could also mess up your torque specs. Okay, so I got the torque specifications for the axle flange, and it is 24 Newton meters plus 90 degrees. While I was looking at that, I came across a front final drive tightening specifications chart and found out that I did this wrong. It is a cross pattern starting at 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. I'm sorry, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then 7, 8, 9. Okay, sorry about that. My battery died. So it's going to be, yeah, I'm not going through that again. And anyway, it does not tighten to the specification that I said, I don't believe. I don't remember what I said it was or what I did it as, but it's not too far off. I think it's 3 then 23. So I think that's actually right. 3 then 23. I think that's what I did. So left flange shaft bracket is going to be 24 Newton meters plus 90 degrees. And actually, I think it's a 24 Newton meters, which isn't too far off. Huh. Alright, so now plus the 90 degrees, which is a quarter turn. So I'm going to start at 30 and end up at 45. It's close enough. Okay guys, so in this instance, I'm going to remove this bolt and inspect it, because if it needs replacing, I want to do it now and not while it's in the car, because it's in the top. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright guys, so I took it off and it looks fine, but I did take it out and put it on the bottom so it'll be more accessible if I do ever have to change it out. Let's say if I have to take this off, I'd be able to remove that a lot easier than having to remove it up here, because that's going to be tucked up and on top of everything. So I'd rather do it like that. It's my way of thinking. There's no use in going to the dealership to get another nut, which I will probably eventually do it. Probably before I do it, because I'm starting to get a guilty conscience about it. And by the way, when you turn this, that clicking, that is normal. You're supposed to make that noise. Okay. So now I'm going to get this thing out of the way, pushed into the corner, and finish all my other projects on the car before putting the transmission back in. Until then, I hope this all helps you. Pretty much all I have to do left on the transmission now: drain the fluid, change out the mech unit, which I just talked to somebody the other day, and he's telling me to not remove the TCU, leave that TCU in, and he's going to remote in and program it to the car. He says he does it all the time. I'm going to talk to him about installing it before filling, programming it to the car, and if it works, then fill it up and do the fill procedure for the DSG fluid, because that stuff is expensive. And if I have to drain it, I'm going to buy new fluid. I don't want to do all that. So I'm going to talk more with him, do a little bit more research, and I think my next video is probably going to be rebuilding the drive shaft. Not really rebuilding it, but fixing it. So this is the type of videos you guys like, please like, subscribe, comment. I do respond as quick as possible. I'm here to help you guys. So hit the like button. Hope you have a good day.